So are you excited for winter break?
Yep.
I am too.
What are you going to be doing?
Oh, just probably sitting on my couch eating and watching Christmas movies.
Same. So for now, let's go to the news. Hey there, Northmen. I'm Nathan Beeson.
And I'm Gracie Curtis. Welcome back to the Axe. It is Monday, December 12th.
Recently, the Science Olympiad team traveled to DeSoto High School for the Schrodinger's Invitational. Oak Park competed with 23 teams from 3 different states and placed 11th overall. Top 10 performances include 10th place, Austin Bull and Brian Wilper in Ride It Do It, Alejandro Barbosa and Michaela Mayhew in Green Generation, 8th place, Jack Seal and Austin Bull in It's About Time, 8th place, Austin Bull in Wi-Fi Lab, 7th place, Donovan Jones, Alex Beals, and Sierra McIntyre in Codebusters, 6th place, McIntyre in Scrambler, and for the best performance on the day, 3rd place, Mayhew and Katie Stedman in Environmental Chemistry. Their next competitive outing is Pembroke Hill on January 7th and regionals on February 18th.
Congratulations to the Scholar Bowl team for the 6th place finish at the 27th Annual Bronco Classic at Lee Summits North High School. This team finished in 6th place out of 24 teams and defeated prenomial powerhouse North Kansas City, both head-to-head and in tournament standing for the first time in at least 6 years.
Next up is the Axe's first trivia segment. Take it away.
Hello, Oak Park, and welcome to the first ever Axe Trivia segment. I am your host, Ivy Byers, and let's get started with our guests. So please give a warm welcome to our guest, Ms. Mayhap, the professional shopper, and Mr. Hans, the professional napper. Are you guys ready to do this? Each question here is worth 1 point. This is a multiple choice question round in which if you don't already know the answer, I will give you options. Okay. So we're going to start out really easy. First question. Marvel Comics' first comic book, Marvel Comics #1, featuring the Human Torch and Namor the Submariner, was released in what year? Is it A, 1935, B, 1939, C, 1942, or D, 1967?
1939.
That is correct! Now, speaking of pop culture, Frederick the Great, the King of Prussia, had fallen in love with Peter Carl Christoph von Keith. Who was von Keith? Was he a tailor's son, a cobbler's apprentice, his father's page boy, or a knight in the Prussian army?
C.
That is correct, he was his page boy. How did the Greek playwright Aeschylus die? Did he accidentally ingest poison? Stayed in Pompeii after claiming the gods would never strike him down? Falling on a stake in a manner not dissimilar to a character in one of his comedies? Or did an eagle drop a tortoise on his head after mistaking it for a rock?
D.
That is correct, an eagle drops it on his head. Now, speaking of playwrights, what was the name of William Shakespeare's wife? Who was it?
Anne Hathaway.
That is correct.
This is Shakespeare.
Yes, Miss Shakespeare, I shall say.
Now, why was the chainsaw invented?
I saw a TikTok about this.
Why was it invented? Was it to aid with childbirth? To shear sheep quicker? To move debris on the battlefield? Or was it invented for the classic horror movie villain Leatherface? Yes.
I'm gonna go with A.
It was invented to help with childbirth as a quicker, more efficient way to cut the pelvic bone. Which Kennedy infamously got a lobotomy?
Rosemary.
Correct!
Wow.
Now, what is the highest surgery mortality rate in history? It was not a lobotomy, but it was the highest mortality rate. Was it 100%, 200%, 300%?
With 100%.
300% is the correct answer. What ended up happening was the surgeon killed the patient, accidentally cut one of the nurses who died of gangrene, and then cut himself and died of gangrene. For your final multiple choice question, what was the name of the dog that served the 102nd Infantry Regiment in World War I, saving said regiment from mustard gas attacks and fighting in 17 battles? Or being there for 17 battles. Was it Sergeant Stubby, Captain Cutie, Major Minor, or Colonel Cuddly?
Major, minor.
Incorrect.
A.
That is correct. It was Sergeant Stubby. So where does this leave us now?
Maya with 5, Hands with 3.
All right, coming into our last round, which is the open-ended question where you give me your answers. Each of these will be worth 2 points. Are we ready? Is there anything you would like to say to your opponent before the final round?
I'm gonna lose.
I don't think so.
You're a formidable
I
opponent.
don't know these questions apparently.
All right, here we go. The Genovese crime family owned and operated what famous location in the fight for LGBTQ rights?
Stonewall Club.
That is correct. The Stonewall Inn was owned and operated by the Genovese crime family.
Yes.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Anne Frank, and Barbara Walters were all born in the same year. What's that year?
1928.
Incorrect. Maya, you have a chance to steal.
I'm going to go with 1929.
That is correct! Now, what university predates the Aztec Empire?
Oxford.
Correct!
Nice.
So,
Now, what U.S. president famously got stuck in a bathtub?
Taft.
That is correct. William Howard Taft famously got stuck in a bathtub in the White House.
Tubby Taft.
Now for the final question, this is worth 3 points because it's very strange. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, author of the original Sherlock Holmes books, believed in and wrote books over what mythological creature? He staked his whole reputation on the existence of this creature.
we'll take a guess and say unicorns.
Incorrect. May I give a chance to steal?
A Minotaur.
Nope. Okay, I'm willing to be nice and give one more.
Griffin.
The answer is fairies. He was a staunch believer in fairies. He risked his whole reputation on the fact, and most of it off of a photograph that was later found to be falsified by 2 young girls. So,
I'm familiar with the photograph.
let me see the final score here. And with a score of 9-7, the winner is Miss Maya, the professional shopper. Congrats. Is there anything you would like to say as the reigning champ of this game show for today?
That was really hard, and I feel like I need to watch more game shows.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and back to you on the Axe.
Thanks for watching Oak Park. Remember to be ready, responsible, and respectful. It's the Oak Park way.
I'm Nathan Beeson.
And I'm Gracie Curtis. Signing off for all of us here at the Axe. Have a great day, Oak Park.